I interviewed people from different countries.
My name's Guy. I'm from the UK.
I'm Fabio from Brazil.
My name is Rahat and I am from India, New Delhi.
I'm Khali and I'm from Argentina.
And more importantly, I asked this question. This age is the long journey of your life. Is there anything you wish you had done differently?
I wish I'd had taken more advantage of my family when I was younger.
No, because if you hadn't made mistakes in your past, you wouldn't be the person you are today. So I don't think you can look back, you need to look forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything because it's easier to look back and say that you did something in a bad way, but at the moment you do the best you can with the information you've got.
I wish I had pursued a career that I wanted to, and I wanted to do journalism, and I have done my journalism, but I wasn't able to.
And I think this interview will not disappoint you. Without further ado, let's go back to the interview. How old are you?
I'm 28.
I'm 31.
I am 35.
I'm 22.
What does it feel like to be 28 and 31?
A few accomplishments, a lot of hope.
People think getting old is scary because death comes closer. But the great thing about as you get older is you get more experiences. So you can learn to enjoy things, I think, much more.
What does it feel like to be 35?
Yeah, I can feel a little bit ache here and there. That's what it feels like. But now I think age is just a number and my kids are growing up. I think 35 is a very good age because I think now the kids are slightly more independent, so I can do my own stuff now. I have more me time.
What does it feel like to be 22?
It feels nice. It didn't change much, but I like to be in my 20s. I traveled a lot out here and I learned so much about this culture, and it's nice to try new things every time.
This age is the long journey of your life. Is there anything you wish you had done differently?
No, because if you hadn't made mistakes in your past, you wouldn't be the person you are today. So I don't think you can look back, you need to look forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything because it's easier to look back and say that you did something in a bad way, but at the moment you do the best you can with the information you've got.
I wish I had pursued a career that I wanted to, and I wanted to do journalism, and I have done my journalism, but I wasn't able to because it requires very odd hours of shifts and all. And with kids, it was a little difficult to pursue, and I chose them over that.
I wish I'd had taken more advantage of my family when I was younger. I was just like, ignoring them, like, they're so annoying. And I was like, I missed them. Like, every trip that I do is like, I'm going to take this to my family because, like, I wish they would be here.
And what is the truth about life you wish more young people understood?
I think with social media, one of the big misconceptions is that people are too focused on what everyone thinks. Focus on the people you care about. If you take a picture of yourself, who would you want to see it? We post it on Instagram, on Facebook, on other social media, and everyone sees it. But think more about who you want to see it. And these are the people you should be focusing and spending more of your time on.
I would say we need to always remember that our truth, it's only our own. We can't judge other people only by our eyes, and we just need to respect their point of view and try to have a lot of empathy by other people's choice.
Life is beautiful and time flies. It's very important to invest in relationships.
So you wish more people understood these kind of resources in life?
I hope so. I have 2 boys and I'm hopeful that they will invest in relationships. Relationships are a very good investment.
Be kind. Always be kind. Because the things you do are going to come back to you, for sure. And I've learned that if you're kind to people, people's going to be kind to you, even though sometimes there's evil people. But yes, always be kind.
If you could give one piece of advice for younger generation, what would it be?
My advice is that there's a life beyond the phone. We should start taking breaks from technology and start going outside more. My dad always told me that it's be clever as a snake, but be also tender as a bird. So it's like, don't be dumb, but also don't be bad.
And what is your message to the person who's going to all the time type in a phone and they are just living online?
I've been through that, And I think I realized that when it was pandemic, because everything stopped. So for me, the advice, it would be try to look around and pay attention to details because our phones are taking us the pleasure of enjoying
it would be to make life goals. And I think instead of making goals for the next month, 6 months, you should make your 5-yearly goals. They should be spiritual, professional, and personal. Once you have your 5-yearly goals, go down to 2-yearly, 1-yearly, 6-month, and then your monthly goals. So have goals. Definitely make your goals. And when you open those goals every year, like in Jan, I opened my goals that I made last year and I realized, I had to do these things. And I mean, they just gone somewhere. And then now I'm like refreshing them all over again. So I think have good goals.
I think that whenever you go on any journey, if it's a trip, if it's life, if it's in your profession, everyone always looks to the top and looks like it's a mountain, and you try and climb the mountain and you're focused on the top, and then you get to the top and you're focused on the next one. But you need to learn to just enjoy the climb. Look around, look down, look up. Just enjoy the moment.
I would say value family and people more than material things. Really be in the moment with the people you love.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.